Oh heavens. Oh, it's time. Oh boy, howdy.
Oh heavens, the Murgatroyd!
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Alright, first things first. Chat. Can we be heard? Are we loud enough, both of us? Is the music not too loud? Is the music too quiet? Are we too quiet? What is
Can
my
we be
life?
heard?
Because the word is your returd.
Oh, that's uncalled for.
You know what, I'm
Way to
retard, I'm
bring some
sorry.
class to the scenario
Of
here.
course. Well, they can't see us, so that could have been you saying that for all they know. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, because we sound so much alike, I know.
I know.
Yeah, great. So anyways, I'm a stupid moron with a dumb idiot face, and
You sound like you've got some like a noise in the background that sounds like an Earthbound character trying to say things at me.
Is that still happening?
A little bit.
Let me check something.
It's fine. It's fine. We're not even there. They can't even see or hear or know that we exist yet. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh,
Oh, it's gone. It's gone. You're good.
Okay.
Did you do nothing and it just magically stopped?
No, something was done. There was just a really, really annoying like hummingbird around me, and I
Got
just
it. Understood. Okay. I see.
Yeah.
Of course. How's the music level, everybody? Is music level all right? We're not too loud, not too crazy. What are we looking at? What are we listening to? How we all doing with that? My gosh.
Golly gosh.
Oh, golly gosh. Rockoon, not here. Oh my god.
Do I see a cute fox?
A cute fox. I see a lot of cuties in chat right here. You're all
There
the
are a lot of
cutest
cuties.
people.
There are a lot of cuties.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay.
A lot of cuties and the marshmallow man.
Music levels are good. Okay. I'm a bit quiet. Oh gosh. Well, that sounds like an impossibility. Hold up.
Oh no.
Hold up. I'm at 95%. So, hello, yo mama. Maybe I'll lower you down just the tiniest bit. Okay. Ba-ba-da-da-ba-da-da-da-da. Okay. All right. I think it's time.
Oh right.
Hooray! Whoop! Oh my gosh. Hey! Hi!
Oh?
Hello!
Hi.
Whoa!
Hello.
Whoa! This is
Wow.
this is incredible. Wow. Look at us.
Wowie wow
Look at
wow.
us right
Look at
now.
us. Look at me. Look at you.
We can do like a slap like fake fight right
Look
now.
at
if we
me.
wanted to. Look at you now. Look at me.
We could
Look at
do a
you
real
now.
fight if
Look
we
at
wanted
me.
to.
Hold on. Wait, I have to remember. I'll kick your butt because this is a Christian show. I can't say the other word.
Well, that's fine. I will remove your butt and stick it on your face, and nobody will notice the difference.
That's horrifying, and I don't much care for that. Please don't do that. Thank you.
I do. But I'll do it off stream because
okay,
we
good.
try to not
okay,
get
that's
that.
that's very kind of you to do that. Okay. Wow. Hi. Well, all right. I guess it's officially 3 p.m. So Pacific time, 6 p.m. stupid time for you. Welcome, everybody.
I'm operating on a rock o'clock.
You know what?
It's always
You're
rock
right.
o'clock.
I really should have known that. Oh my gosh. Hi everyone. Welcome. It was on this day, 14 years ago, an entire shonen anime protagonist ago, that the Terrain of Magical Expertise animated web series premiered on the interwebs back on good old newgrounds.com. We have been through so much in that time. And hi, everybody. So, for those of you who, I guess, haven't seen the show somehow, but maybe you might still know who I am somehow, I'm Kirbopher, of course, one of the stars of this fine web series. And I'm joined by, well, this guy over here who was, he was sort of important to the show, I guess, a little bit, But
I'm actually the real star.
please go right ahead and introduce yourself, because I'm sure no one knows who you are.
Hello, yes, it's me, the one who everyone knows who is, but I'll say my name anyways. I am Rockoon, professional toon, and always super good guy who was always super good.
Yes, you never had any kind of like redemption arc where you used to be a complete tool to me personally, like, and my friends. But no, that's fine. It's fine. We're cool. We're cool. We're cool.
Yeah, we're cool. I'm cool. I'm mostly the cooler one, but you know, we're cool. It's cool. We're getting along great.
I'll let you have that, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. All right, so hi,
Oh,
everyone. Oh my gosh. So we're here to have a little fun Q&A with y'all. And I guess, you know what, maybe I might as well just say this as a quick introduction, because there are some people that perhaps only know us just as our characters on the internet and don't know that we come originally from an animated show. So, you know, as a matter of fact, Rock, why don't you describe the terrain of magical expertise for people out there? Because I'm so incredibly curious to know how you would define it. Please, 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 please. By all means, I need to know. Go ahead.
Okay, well, it is a fascinating, magical world where crazy things can happen and forbidden, unknown powers can take control of people and change things in crazy directions. And, you know, through all that stuff, lots of adventures happen. Some would describe them as magical, taking place in a terrain. Of what kind, you say? Of one where expertise happens. In conclusion, I am the best character in the game. I am better than the cheese. No, actually, no, I adore the cheese. What am I saying? The cheese is great. We're better than the marshmallow and the dragon. No, actually, the dragon's kind of cool too. Anyway, you should watch it. I'm great. I'm in it, and I guess you know you're sometimes in it too. And it's
sure,
wonderful biographical story of our lives.
Okay, now that you've let me reverse how you have made people never want to look at it. So, everybody, the Terrain of Magical Expertise is a 16-episode animated web series that was produced by yours truly. Back in 2011, the mystical ancient year of 2011, and it takes place in the futuristic year of 2020. Ooh. The setting is a fictional virtual reality MMORPG that retroactively happens to be when the pandemic was happening, I suppose. And I, along with my 4 friends, Alpha, Flame Girl, Nylocke, and Game Crazed, we all play this game together, having fun, going on adventures, you know, completing quests, fighting off bad guys and everything. And we end up getting swept up into this sort of conspiracy that happens where these sinister hackers, who may or may not, one of which possibly might have been somebody in the room with me right now, right here, who were manipulating the game, trying to find a mysterious item that grants incredible power and also gives you the ability to hurt people through the game in real life. If you die in the game, you died for real. That's the beginning of it, and it slowly turns into a story of trust between friends, you know, how friendship lasts even across the interwebs, as it would be. Also involves a lot of themes of redemption. Our characters may or may not have some, you know, done some not so savory things, and we have to redeem ourselves to save the day, etc. And it was a lot of fun. We did it for 4 years, from 2011 to 2015. We did 16 episodes and about 7 or 8 shorts as well. And, you know, we, while it never took off into like the heights of, you know, some of the incredible indie animation that especially exists now, I honestly believe that, you know, the fan base that we amassed over those 14 years now, we did the show itself for 4 years, and the show has existed for 14 years. you know, like, our fan base is incredibly dedicated and very loyal, and they love our characters and our world very, very much. We went on to do a video game version that took place in kind of its own alternate universe. We've done some convention events and things like that. And it's just been a good time. And every so often, I remind people it exists, and they're just like, oh, dude, oh, I watched that back in, like, when I was 6 or something and shouldn't have had access to the internet. So, you know, that's kind of where we come into people's lives. But otherwise, we kind of, you know, take on a life of our own, doing streaming and entertaining people, doing other internet stuff in the years since it is finished. But my gosh. So yeah, that's TOME in a nutshell, in a half shell, in a turtle shell, in a. All right, did you break? You look like you just sort of like.
Booyakasha!
Whoa! You look like.
I heard turtle shell.
Oh, you look like you like Five Nights at Freddy's, like sort of just like broke your model somehow or something. And I'm like, did I break your brain with going on too long? Is that what happened? I don't know.
Model? Oh, you know, I'm not a professional model. Not yet, but you know, I'm flattered that you think so.
I'm glad.
Working on it. But no, I was dying of boredom.
Are you?
But
are you
I liked
now?
my description better. I'm good now.
Okay.
I'm good.
Well, chat, vote, like, subscribe, rate which description of the show that I painstakingly animated myself you like more. There is a correct answer. I will ban all of you. Although, granted, he does also have modding privileges. I think he hacked his way into being a mod of mine.
I will unban all of you.
All right. Well, as we've started off with just our little introduction here, so we're gonna do a bit of a Q&A for a little bit. We're gonna switch off some different things. We've got a few things to talk about, but related to that, we have some very cool announcements to share with you all. Which I'll probably wait until maybe closer to like the halfway point of the stream. This music is way too sad for what I'm talking about. Hold on, like, I've got some announcements to share with you all, and I really hope that you'll all stay for the full hour and listen to our really cool things that we have to share. Oh God. Oh, it's so sad that we don't have any new episodes. Anyway, all right, I got over it. All right, so
I wish I had a mug to collect your tears and drink them.
Maybe we could do something about that. I never thought about the prospect of doing a mug, but maybe that's a thing that we could do someday.
Maybe.
Also, my music stopped. Sorry about that. Anyway, folks, we're gonna look in chat and see if you all have any burning questions, and don't ask or say anything that will actually make me want to ban you, because I do have that ability, even though Rock will quickly unban you, etc.
I do want those burning questions though, especially if they involve inviting me to burn a marshmallow man. Those are my favorite kind of burning questions.
Why are you so violent still to this day? I swear, my gosh.
Okay, force of habit. I'm still trying to work through some things.
I know.
Right?
We've been through a lot together. We're still kind of like rising each other. I think is still kind of part of our DNA, I suppose you could say. So
I'm also still like 35% evil, but I've mostly got it under control. But you definitely bring out the worst in me.
You know what? I will accept that. That's a fair enough percentage. We all are works in progresses. Hey, Shaletic Studios, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. That's very kind of you. Lilith Hobson asked, was there a specific inspiration for the Forbidden Power? Well, yes, there was, as a matter of fact. So, there were several that all kind of collected together. In fact, 3 particular ones. The first was the Data Drain from the .hack series of video games, which were half of the major inspiration for TOME. The second was the Bug Fragments / the Gospel Virus Beast from Mega Man Battle Network 2, of course, Mega Man Battle Network / NT Warrior / Rockman EXE, good Canadian dubbed anime, was the other half of the inspiration for TOME, of course. And the third, weirdly enough, this has more to do with Kadget the Shadow Beast than specifically the Forbidden Power, but a character called Goshinki, who was a one-off villain in the Inuyasha anime, voiced by the late, great Michael Kopsa, voice of Char Aznavour from Gundam. And his kind of visual design kind of combined together with Gospel, kind of combined together with Kubia from Dot Hack, all kind of mishmashed together into our if you die in the game, you die for real evil virus thing in the year 2020 when we already had a virus we were combating against as it was. So thank you Adam GR for the $2 super chat, and thank you Margarita for the $10 super chat as well. Happy 14th anniversary, and happy 14th anniversary to us for our Tome series. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
It's a great contribution. I'm really appreciate you.
Thank you.
Jules J Stars asked, who are our favorite Tome characters aside from ourselves? Oh, like they, expect us to be as egotistical as we would be. Well, I gotta go first and foremost, obviously, with my close friends, which of course would be Alpha, Flame Girl, Nylocke, and Game Crazed, certainly. But I do have a soft spot for the wacky, crazy tournament announcer girl, Forever, because she's adorable and funny, even if she is incessantly annoying with her, catchphrases and video game references at the same time. And I really like the Net Kings. I think the Net Kings are cool dudes and very interesting, layered people. They're a lot of fun. But what about you?
Well, I mean, I like Archie more than I like myself. So I mean, he's number one, of course.
I gotta give credit to Archie too. He sadly didn't get to shine during our battle in the tournament when he was my partner for all of 5 seconds, but
I had nothing to do with that as well.
No, right. That was a completely different character. Completely different.
Different character. That's right. So yes, Arch is very, very high up there. That Dino girl who's really angry. She's really funny.
Oh, yes. Granda.
She amuses me.
Of course.
There was that fluffy blue one. She was really cool. And who else? Not gonna lie, low-key, I always thought that, Sir Scales, I am the one who says the thing, person of dragon thing, that guy, he's low-key kind of.
I think you're forgetting something. You're forgetting someone, a green person, who you may or may not think is totally a cutie, by the way.
I was getting to that.
Oh, were you? Were you getting to that? By the way, thank you once again, real quick before I minute. Thank you, Adam GR, LC Limado, and Mamoru Ishibanta for the super chats as well. You guys are too kind. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah. So, anyways, there's that one green stupid idiot, and then there's his sister, she's kind of cool.
Yeah, kind of cool. Yeah, is that how you're gonna put it?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Sure.
Yep.
I am Stickman actually asked a great question that this is a interesting thing to point out. Do you think that if the Tome video game world was real, the 2011 version specifically, would it function similarly to VR chat mixed with Fortnite, mixed with JRPG elements? 100,000,000% yes. That is absolutely what I envision it. We honestly have talked about someday trying to do some kind of VR thing. I don't remember. Rock, do you have any actual VR tech, yourself? Because I sadly don't. I just play someone on the internet who has it, so...
I does not, sadly. I've not yet come across that technology in a dumpster.
No. Well, if anybody ever wants to throw out, a Quest headset or something... maybe 2 in the dumpster for us to have someday. Oh, and thank you, Shelladic Studios, for the additional $2 super chat. It's got to go with Nylocke and Zeto. Appreciate you.
So sweet of you. But yes, please throw away 2 of them. I can give one to Archie.
Yeah, we would love someday to do some VR chat stuff, because that would be a lot of fun and it'd be totally ridiculous. But and Adam Tilford, our friend, donates $50. Thank you so much, buddy. And when's the next episode? God, longest hiatus ever. All right. Just to clarify, everybody, we ended the story. There is no new episode. We did the beginning, the middle, and the end. And if anything, I'd like to think that a couple years ago, when we did the A to Z special edition re-release version, we had like some extra scenes to show a little bit more about what the characters were doing behind the scenes between the original episodes. And not to mention a new expanded ending that goes beyond where the original show ended. So, I mean, come on. Like, what more could you possibly want than that? I like
Unless
to think
you wanted to know what happens to me.
Well, that is true. There is allegedly some additional story that may or not be taking place also after the end of the show, involving Rockoon and Archie and maybe some other characters. I don't know. You'll have to ask Rock about that.
And I will have to ask that guy, what's his name? Davis Mucus or something like that. I'll have to ask him about like not being such a terrible, long, forever taking writer who doesn't know what he's doing.
You know what? I think you've got something there for sure. So, good lord. Shellatic Studios, I did not know that Nylocke is lost in VR chat. Somebody's got to go give him some directions, because good lord. Tommy Walden asked, who would win Tome kart racing? Because Rockoon made himself a Rock Mobile, cue the Batman theme. Is that true? Do you have a Rock Mobile? Is that actually true?
Oh, I believe the correct pronunciation is mobile.
Oh, the Rock Mobile.
Yes.
Excuse me, sorry.
Yes. I does have a Rock Mobile in Sonic Racing. It looks just like my face in Sonic Racing. I often get first place. Yes.
That was very good.
Thank you. Yes, I took the Werehog car and I just changed its color to be mine, and it looks pretty much exactly the same. It's great.
I mean, hey, I'm okay with that. I would build the curb mobile. I would build the F1 hour like from the Tome RPG if I could play Cross World. So maybe someday. Although I will mention, now you have not indulged in Sonic Robo-Kart or Robotnik's Ring Racers, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
I have not yet played Sonic Robo Blast Kart Racer Blaster Kart 2 Hyper Fighting Edition. I have not played that yet.
We have talked about the prospect of maybe someday in the future doing a stream where perhaps I do some pixel art of us as racers. You can play as different versions of myself and my alter ego Zeto in Sonic Robo-Kart 2. Those are downloadable if you go back and look at those somewhere in my channel. But I have not made a pixel kart for Rockoon yet. Perhaps I'll do that someday, and perhaps we'll race, and perhaps I will beat his butt live on stream in that game to get him back for beating me live on camera in Smash Brothers many years ago. So
that's cute that you think that'll happen.
Oh,
That's
I do.
adorable.
I do, in fact. Yes.
I've got a question for you.
Okay.
Ed Sek or Ed Keck 35 asking, why are you blue? Weren't you green?
I was green originally. Green was kind of a leftover from an earlier small, rounder incarnation of myself that I try to kind of leave in the past, I'll say. A much angrier version of me as well. I kind of embraced my true self since Zeto was who I was originally, for those of you who know the story already. And I just figured, like, well, you know what? Maybe I'll just embrace my true self and I'll, just go to my inner love of blue, because blue is my actual favorite color, a little known fact. So that's really where that, came from. But so, I don't know. I like being blue more than I like being green, to be honest. But when we did the Kirbopher plushie about a year and a half ago, which thank you guys for donating for that, I went with the green version because I know a lot of people have fond memories of, the season 1 design and everything. And that's fine. That's totally cool with me. You're allowed to like the green version of me still, so... Kippers asked, wanted to ask, where did you get the idea of the things in the Tome game? Characters, storylines, the championship trials, etc.? This is going to sound totally weird, but one of my weird inspirations for the story of the Tome RPG was the Atari Sword Quest episode of the Angry Video Game Nerd Show, where he talked about the tournament that they did, which kind of inspired the Campaign of Champions, as a matter of fact. But also, I took a lot of better ideas from the, internet sort of cyberpunk type shows that I'd watched over the years and did kind of a new sort of spin on that story. And we ended up having some really cool, actually, you and I, our RPG equivalents that sound a little bit different from the way that we sound here and, right now. We had a good little back and forth, our characters in that story. And we worked on the writing of that together, as a matter of fact, if it's okay for me to say that, so...
I would never have guessed Angry Video Game Nerd influence, because there was at no point that anybody stood up. I don't know, maybe Forever or somebody standing up and saying like, "This tournament's a bunch of donkey butts put into a blender and shoved down my throat." I would never have guessed.
No, I mean, if I could have gotten James himself to be a guest, like as like a character or something, maybe there would have been a little bit of that, or maybe not. Maybe I could have just had to be like, no, you're gonna play this completely serious, like not angry character, and just see how that goes. So, good lord, oh my god. Oh. Oh gosh, someone is posing as Ruby Rules in chat. I feel like I should ban them just for the sake of, like, canonicity, but I'm gonna pretend that they're just a... oh, you don't know them. Don't worry about them. They were just the person writing your checks. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Ooh. Samantha Feely asked, how far in advance did you have your plot planned out for the show? Including a lot of the big twists of certain characters being the same. Believe it or not, pretty much all of those things were plotted out from the very, very beginning. And I'm glad, because one of the big things that I wanted to avoid compared to the TTA version that I did before that was a lot of the main characters, actually including your predecessor, Raccoon, had like nothing to do by the end of the story. So I thought,
my uncle.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I need to make sure that all of the main characters actually matter by the end of the story, really. So once I, you know, had that as clarity for the 2011 version of the story, I figured, yeah, you know what? I might as well just map that out. And I'm actually really happy that everybody got like kind of a cool moment by the end of the series. I felt really good about that all of the main gang and even some of the side characters you included all got to have some cool moments and a nice developmental arc throughout the whole course of the show. So that was a good thing that I planned all that stuff out.
So much of what you're saying is just going zoom right over my head, talking about all these peoples and things I don't understand.
I know, honestly. Oh, here's something easier for you. Bubbles46853. I have to imagine that is that code speak, those numbers for something? What's your personal favorite songs or pieces of background music in the OST for TOME? Now, I know you have some favorites because you are a big appreciator of the music. Why don't you start with this one?
I love every Hacker Factor styled song, literally every single one of them. But you know, I'm always really partial to that. This is more than just a game.
If you stand in our way, you got more.
But no one else to mind.
That probably did not sing at all. I personally like the smooth jazz version of Battle On that I got to sing after the tournament was over. I love all the battle themes because they're all a ton of fun, including this one that's playing right now. Shout outs to Cadge Master Cadget, who was one of the main composers on the show and the video game, of course. So, who may or may not be composing some music for another thing as we speak, perhaps right now.
I don't know what you're talking about, but cool.
That's fine. Josh does a thing. Thank you for the $5 super chat. And oh, you should read this, please, please.
Oh, I see it. 110%. Honestly, all of TOME was great, but Rockoon's arc was my favorite. Oh, Raccoon. Totally not kissing up or anything.
Totally kissing up and everything. Absolutely.
I appreciate it. No, I love it. I love it. Thank you, that means so much to me.
Oh my gosh. Rick's Arts makes a great point. With the progression of the use of AI in modern times, this is the kind of world Ruby envisioned. You know, since Ruby is an artist, I actually wonder if he might have been like, what have I done? Oh god, this is not the future that I envisioned, and deeply regretted all of his life choices. Oh. Good lord. Well, I guess he can, you know, he can go screw himself over in prison, so. Shaletic Studios, thank you for the $2 super chat. And your favorite one is Nylocke's theme song. Yes, Nylocke, the Dragon of Destiny. That's a good one. Pretty damn good.
It is pretty good. Pretty good.
Yes, Nylocke is a beautiful singer.
Oh, Drake Belmont of the Belmont clan. Wow. Asked, Rockoon, why were you red? there was a time when I needed to involve myself in a covert operation that I won't talk too much about. But in order to do so, I jumped into a giant vat of delicious ketchup. And then after that, I was slightly more red forever. It actually kind of stained my fur a little permanently, but I don't mind it. I kind of like the way I look as a brownish red raccoon.
Fair enough. Yeah. I mean, it was blinding my eyes a little bit, but it did look good on you. Definitely. You got me.
I don't know what you're talking about because you never saw me like that. You never saw me like that.
No, I mean, you went back to your Sonic-inspired roots. You know, you were kind of like a weird hodgepodge of Tails and Knuckles and Metal Sonic all kind of crossbred together somehow. So.
You know, I feel like Metal Sonic might be a distant relative of mine, so you might be onto something.
Yeah, I think so. I think so, for sure.
But the rest of what you said, no idea what you're talking about.
Gotcha. Yeah, got it. Hold on, let me go back to something. I just saw something before. Oh, Adam GR asked, what is our favorite fight in the series? I personally quite liked getting to fight against Chief Bittram, Net King Bittram of the Net Kings. In fact, honestly, all of the Net King fights I think were really cool. They were a lot of fun to choreograph. The music was cool. The powers were cool. We were all kind of at our peak in terms of abilities and everything. So those are kind of way up there for me, I would say. What about you?
I really liked that time when I throw when I turn into the giant monster raccoon.
Yes.
And I was awesome. And I was dealing with like everybody, and it was like 5v1 pretty much, and I was awesome.
You were a raid battle for us before we even knew what that term was, honestly. Even though admittedly you were a little annoying to deal with during that day, I got to admit I kind of liked that cool like deeper sort of voice that you did when you were like really playing into the character of Monster Raccoon, as we kind of dubbed that version of you later. Can you give us a little bit of that? I don't know.
What can I say? I commit to the bit. Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna be a mighty king, so enemies beware.
Oh my good lord. AquaQ, longtime fan, asked, what is our favorite episode of the series? That's a good one.
For me, well, again, staying on the same topic, episode 4, which is, again, depiction of real life events that have happened to me, is the favorite of my biographical depictions. I'm a big fan of episode 4, except for those couple moments where things didn't go great for me.
You know what? That is a big favorite. Fun fact, was not originally intended to be episode 4. It was one that we added in the middle of the show because it was almost our last episode. It was the final of the 4 episodes that was sponsored by Newgrounds. A huge shout out to Tom Fault for funding us in the early days before we started doing crowdfunding things after that. And then, for me, funnily enough, the originally intended episode 4, which became episode 5, Awaken the Beast, that was a lot of fun. It was definitely a heart-wrenching, sad episode for me, personally, but it was a lot of fun to animate, to perform, to do everything with, and I've got a lot of fun memories of working on that one for sure, so. Ooh. Goat Watch, another hardcore fan. This is actually a perfect segue, because we're at the halfway point now. Goat Watch asked, how's the progress on the TOME RPG console parts Kickstarter going? Do you have any ideas for tiers and prices? I've been vocal about wanting to contribute financially to it. Okay, so, everybody, here's the deal. For those of you who haven't already heard, there is a distinct possibility that we are going to get to have the TOME RPG, the TOME video game project that is 4 years old as of this year, on consoles. I'll give you a little quick rundown of what's going on with that. So, our publisher found a company that can do console ports for PC games. The thing that we need to figure out before that is we need to get our source code updated, which involves a lot of you guys who tuned into the behind-the-scenes progress of me doing all the character animations in Flash. We have an old, outdated program we used in our game engine that converted the Flash movie files into animation data. That doesn't work anymore. So one of our programmers is trying to fix that. It is a kind of Herculean, very annoying, pain-in-the-butt task to deal with. They're doing their best in their free time between their other gigs. But once we know for sure that that works, and once we know for sure that we can give the source code to this company to do console ports in the first place, then we're going to see if we can do a Kickstarter where you, all of you out there watching, will be able to donate to get your own characters in this expanded version of the Tome video game. In the meantime, I have been writing and designing some new material that will be exclusively in the console version. Some new side quests, some new items, some new characters, some new boss battles. There may or may not be an idea that we've been talking about off camera about maybe an additional side quest involving a certain little fuzzy creature right next to me. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
You want that? Let them know if you want that.
I mean, if you guys really, really want that, I would say that that's probably going to have to be something that if and when we do the Kickstarter for this new stuff, we'd have to raise enough money to be able to do it in the first place. So jury's out. We'll see what happens. But we would both like to make that happen. And if you guys want to make that happen, save up your money so that if you want to get your own background character thrown in the game somewhere, keep an eye out. Hopefully, if we're able to get this to work, I'm going to predict that we'll probably be doing this by, like, beginning of next year. I'm going to tentatively say hopefully that's around when we'll be able to do that. Let's hope. So, but, yeah. So, well, now that we are a little past the halfway point, I suppose we should also talk about a certain very special announcement, shouldn't we?
I think we should.
All right. So, back in the day when we were doing the Tome animated series, we were lucky enough to work with companies such as Level Up Studios, rest in peace, and Shark Robot to do t-shirts, stickers, buttons, a very small OST CD for a few of the songs and things like that, just a couple little things. Last year, we had a wonderful opportunity with Makeship to produce a plushie based on yours truly, of course. This year, as of just a couple weeks ago, we are officially partnered with a new wonderful friend. Oh, thank you for the $2 super chat, Kippers, by the way. Ding! I can now officially announce that we are partnered with GIMMESWAG for new Terrain of Magical Expertise merchandise coming to you very, very soon. GIMMESWAG was nice enough to reach out to me just a little while ago. We talked about a whole bunch of different ideas, and we have some different ideas at the moment. And we're starting with one in particular. And Rock, would you like to cordially announce what this first thing that we're going to be doing together with GIMMESWAG is to the lovely folks out there?
It's me and my beautiful, beautiful self.
I'm erasing myself temporarily so you can see this.
You look way better this way.
Oh, thank you. That's really cool of you to say that. So here's a little bit of concept art that I threw together recently for what may in fact be a potential Rockoon plushie. Now, as with many Tome characters, Rockoon is one of many, of course, that have had multiple incarnations and designs and color schemes and little things. Some people know Rock, of course, when he was, butt naked with, not a scrap of clothing on him. Some people know him for his little black hat hacker, taxi driver cap and his cute little tattered scarf and everything. And he's also known for being quite the explosive little freak. And I thought, well, of course, there's a possibility maybe he could have a bomb, perhaps one of his bomb.
Little freak.
Absolutely.
I take that as a compliment.
A cocky little freak, if you will. But perhaps it could be a classical, Bomberman style black bomb, or if we could get some kind of little dirty texture on there, we could make it a bomb boulder, as of course his trademark special attack would be and everything.
Patent pending.
Of course. And, we've also played around with a few different ideas for maybe what the expression could be. I know that you don't always tend to be as, big, toothy, grinny, 2000s rareware style as you used to be, but I know that some people just love those big chompers that you used to be, shining at me all the time to be a sneaky little,
Oh, sorry. Yes, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly.
So yeah, that's a possibility. Oh, and of course, I can't forget to mention, and I'm gonna link it in chat right now for you all. Whoop! In our chat and also in our video description below, if you're watching an archive of this, and I'm pinning it in the chat right now, we have officially launched a pre-order page. I'm back. Oh wait, hold up. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. We have officially launched our pre-order page. Right now, it is live. We need to get to 100 pre-orders in order to be able to get the Rockoon plushie funded. So, if you want to get one, if you want to see this happen, go to that page on GIMMESWAG.com. Right now, it's linked in the video description and in the chat as the pinned comment. Go get it. Go pick one up. In fact, there's one other thing.
Get you some.
I swear to God, I'm going to regret this. So, a thing that's a GIMMESWAG can do, potentially, and maybe we could do this, although I don't know how much you guys would be able to tolerate this particular feature if we do this, but they do have the ability to include a voice box inside the plushie. So, you know, maybe if you want this product to happen, and it could potentially have some wacky catchphrases like, hot times, Mickey, or something like that in there. Who knows? That is a thing.
That impression of me is still better than that Divinius mucus guy. So good job.
Okay, sure. I will take that. I'll take the compliment gladly. So all right. So yeah. So currently, as of the time that we're doing this, we only have about 6 sold, but we have 10 days to do this. We have 10 days to get 100 pre-orders. So Rock and I are going to be doing what we can to promote it throughout the next 10 days. But spread the word. Pick up one for yourself. Hell, buy more than one if you want, please. So,
yeah.
All right. Oh, and hold on. Of course, I need to. Where is it? There you are. You have a. I didn't. I haven't turned you into a marketable plush yet. I'm putting the concept of you being turned into a marketable plush right next to you. That's your little button.
In order to do so, of course, we need your help. So, please turn me into a marketable plushie.
Please. Linked in the video description and in the pinned comment. Please pick yourself up a Rockoon plushie. Get a pre-order just right. Do it. And now, arms of a raccoon. All right.
You can have this adorable plushie. Keep you safe.
All right. Do you want me to get copyright strict? That was how you say that.
Not yet. So okay, good point.
Okay, fair enough.
Not yet.
All right. So that said. That was one of the announcements that we wanted to give you all. Oh, thank you, Kipper, for the $2 super chat, and thank you for stopping by. Happy to have you here. Appreciate you. Alrighty. So, we have got about 20 minutes left, so we are happy to continue taking some questions from the audience. And then, we're going to have a part 2 right after this, which we'll talk about at the end of the stream. So, those of you in chat, please feel free to ask us your questions, and we'd love to answer them to the best of our abilities. So,
we are ready.
Doje me, thank you for the $2 super chat, but you buy one. I want to drown my buddy in chocolate milk. Oh God, okay, maybe he would enjoy that, but not me. Not me, man.
I would. Hey, marshmallows go great in chocolate milk.
Oh, why do you do this to me?
It's their natural habitat.
Whoa, the Fox McCloud. Oh, with 2 X's. That's a different person. Sorry, you probably get confused for each other all the time. Hi, happy 14th. Here's a philosophical one. If you could go back in time to the 2011 you, who is about to start working on TOME, what would you tell him? Ooh, if there's something different that we could have done about the beginning of production on TOME 2011, what is one thing that you would have done differently? I don't know. That's a good question. Huh.
I would go back in time and I could find my accent because I lost it.
Where did it go?
Remember when I used to talk way more like this?
Ow!
Yeah, I think I'd been watching like a lot of Chris Rock specials around that time.
Yes,
My voice
and maybe a
was in the
little bit of Chris Tucker. A lot of Chris.
little bit of Chris Tucker. And I just watched Rick. Oh yeah, I just watched Rick around that time too.
Oh my gosh. Charlotte Studios thank you for the $2 super chat. Are we getting another Curb plush sale? Well, I mean, if you guys really want another Kirbopher plushie, maybe I could do like another version of him. I could do like the season 2 design, or maybe I could do Zeto. That kind of counts. Or like the current design that I have right now, or the RPG design. I don't know. That's up to y'all. But we'll have to see about that.
I don't know either.
I Am Stickman asked, favorite non-background characters in both 2011 and the RPG? Oh, the background characters. I did like one of our... we did during the second season, we did our first crowdfunding campaign. And we had these 5, I think like auction winners that donated the most amount of money that got characters with speaking lines. And I think her name was Super Katarina. She was like, "Hey, paisanos!" She had one line in there, and she looked like a little, like, Mario, like, long-lost daughter or something. She was one of my favorite background characters. What about you?
Captain Man!
Oh, of course. Who was in both the 2011 series and the RPG, as a matter of fact. Yes. Shoutouts to Captain Man, who doesn't know how to keep his explosions to himself, I guess. Oh, that's why you like him.
Relatable.
Of course. Oh, Dante Leon asked, what character design was your fave? Ooh. I know I keep going back to them, but the Net Kings. I love the designs. Every version of the Net Kings. I think that they're all so much fun. They're a little on the complicated side, but they're cool. I don't know. What about you?
I will say, I am very, very impressed by yours.
Oh,
because
really?
Your appearance is just like perfectly designed to make me want to destroy it. So just bravo, just like everything necessary to trigger me to my worst points.
I'm so glad.
I'm gonna say fluffy blue girl.
Hyperlinks. Yeah, she's so cute.
Dragon guy's still kind of cool. I can't tell if he looked cooler with a beard or without, but either way.
And that cod piece, I mean. Anyway, so... hey, J-Girl 966, thank you for the $5
also the green
chat.
slime girl.
Oh, well, yeah,
and thank you, J-Girl.
Yes, thank you, J-Girl. This is the answer to Kinder Spirit's question of where to buy toys of Curb from years ago. That's true. Well, that is why, actually, myself and Kinder Spirit's voice actress from the 2011 series did that little live-action video to promote the plush at some point. So that was a lot of fun to do, for sure. Yeah, I don't know, maybe if there's enough of a demand, maybe we'll do another version of Curb as a plushie. We'll see, so... Oh, and Shelletic Studios, thank you for the $5 super chat. Missed the chance to get the first Curb plush. Also, pretty sure Kind of Spirit would love another one. That's true. She very well might. Knowing her, absolutely. Doje Me, $10 super chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Doje Me.
You helped inspire me to pursue my own stories. I have to ask, how do you decide an idea for starting your story? I have too many. I feel like I have to pick the worst of my best ideas to start. Wow. Well, you know what? I'll say the best thing I could recommend is understand what it is that you're saying. It took me until doing the TOME RPG to realize that I was telling a story about trust. Trust between friends. And that was the guiding light for the story of TOME, for TTA, for the TOME RPG. And I really honestly love it. That's a big thing that I'm very proud of. Like the biggest aspect of TOME that I'm the proudest of is that it's all about trust. Figure out what it is that you want to say about life itself. You know what I mean? And then I think that will guide you on like the story you want to tell and the characters that you want to craft and everything. So. Why you quiet, huh?
Because I have a lot of complicated thoughts on the subject of trust. I didn't know.
Hey, you know what? I mean, relatable, buddy. It took me until I almost died from the die in the game, die for real virus thing until I finally trusted somebody for real, so I get it.
Sounds kind of nice. Well, maybe not the dying part, but yeah, okay.
Parkour and Prankster to Curb and Rocky. If you went back, would you ever consider using pixel art / animation during idle animations? You know, Parkour, I used to be a pixel artist way back in the day. It's fantastic. I've met some incredibly talented pixel artists. I still indulge in that kind of stuff once in a while, but my God, it is painstakingly difficult to do really good-looking pixel art animation, which is the reason why I didn't go that route for the visuals of the TOME 2011 show or the RPG. So, like doing stuff like, say, for instance, we talked earlier about doing some RoboCart sprite sheets. That's a little bit more manageable, but for an entire animated show or a game or a production, it's hard to do. So, maybe not necessarily, but... Oh, and Tommy Walden, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. And thank you so much for making your character Tesla Buster a recurring background character in many, many incarnations of TOME over the years. You're a very, very dedicated fan, Tommy. Thank you so much for that. Ooh, Kudo Tsurugi, longtime fan as well. Hey, Curb, favorite blooper from the series outtakes? My gosh, well, I mean, relevantly, what comes to mind is like, and now here's the part where I get to cry like a little baby. There you go. You asked for outtakes. Yeah, he gave in to my demands and gave me an outtake because I never had any other one. So that's one for sure.
Yeah, you would like that.
What about you? You got another funny, silly one as well?
No, because I didn't have any outtakes.
No, I mean somebody else's. Somebody else's.
Oh, I honestly, I can't remember. I can't remember right now.
Fair enough.
I mainly just think about myself sometimes.
Remember when I was recording for the last couple episodes in my friend's booth and it was really hot in there and I took I took my shirt off and then my friend took a picture of it to embarrass me. That was a fun time. That was a fun outtake and not totally mortifying.
I wish I didn't have that thought in my brain.
Well, too bad for you. Let's see. Oh, I Am Stickman asked, favorite joke from both 2011 and the RPG? I would say I loved the Legends of the Hidden Temple reference where Alpha and I couldn't put together the Shadow Beast idol, like the Shrine of the Silver Monkey thing. That was pretty silly. What about you?
Yeah, you know what? I like that. If I got to see Spiky Redhead be more of a dork, I think we would have gotten along a whole lot better. I think.
Sure, absolutely.
That's a fave of mine.
Okay.
Oh, Cherina mentioned that time when I completely all by myself wrote and animated something for April Fool's where it wasn't actually the very nicest at the end of that. But I still had a great time. Yeah. I had a great time doing it.
Yeah, the cartoon that you animated in the TOME Movie Maker thing with that buddy of yours who did that weird impression of me that sounded nothing like me at all. But still funny enough. I'll say it was still funny, I will admit. Now that I look back on it, it's like, yeah, all right, so that's fine.
Yeah, buddy of mine. We'll go with that.
Sure. Hey, Goten watched. Here's a fun hypothetical. If you were to boundary break behind the outside skybox of TOME in the web series, you'd see all the stored, logged out avatars lined up, right? Yes, I would say that all of the individual character models for all the millions of players of TOME are stored in that little like wireframe that surrounds the world of TOME as well. So that would make sense for sure. Rodent Knight asked, what part of TOME 2011 was the hardest to animate? Ooh.
Oh, hi, Whisker, squeak, squeak.
Hello. I would say the Shadow Beast, which I had help on from a guest animator as well. A lot of the later Season 2 fight scenes were pretty intense, but they were a lot of fun. They were challenging, but they were fun to do, for sure. So those are definitely up there, for sure. Oh, Jason Fleming asked, who's my favorite hacker character? Well, I mean, obviously, other than Rocky. Other than Rocky, of course. Gosh. I mean, Dust Bunny can get it, not gonna lie. She's pretty cute.
She could get a jacket. She seems very cold.
I mean, well, she's made of smoke. I mean, she's got to be feeling hot at some point, in more ways than one. Ayo. Gosh, who else? You know... Oddball terrifies me, but he's very fun to hate on and watch suffer.
Oh,
So,
I hate that guy.
Yeah, he's really not a pleasant person, but my God.
I try to tell myself that I don't hate anyone anymore, like I used to hate and want to destroy the entire world. I think that's the one person left that I actually really and truly hate.
I think that's a safe enough one that I think no one would rag on you for. So, oh my God.
I don't even hate you, which is saying a lot. You just, irritate me.
Do you really mean that? You don't hate me? That's the biggest compliment you've ever given me. My gosh.
I don't hate you. I would rather put you in my drink as a marshmallow in my hot chocolate and melt you and devour you. I wouldn't.
Thank you. I think sure.
I wouldn't do that if I hated you.
Ooh,
I would just incinerate you.
Corrupt Z asked, any scrap designs of the characters you like? Okay, this is a funny little piece of trivia. So some people may or may not know that originally, the divide of when Season 1 and Season 2 cut off was originally not meant to be a little bit of a time skip. It was going to go directly into the next part of the story. And the original purpose of the character TOME, who's the creepy kind of wizard-looking guy, he was going to be paired up with another hacker named Torture, who was another Black Hat hacker character that was based on the TTA guy that never got to be in 2011 until we did the 2011 A2Z Special Edition re-release. Now, you may be familiar with this. Maybe he ran in some of the same circles as your hacker compadres, but Torture, the kind of indigo-looking blowtorch robot guy that was trying to burn down the forest area of Lavendera. Sound familiar? Ringing any bells?
I know that guy. Don't think I know that guy particularly well.
Really seemed like he was kind of trying to emulate your old destructive qualities. Maybe you were a little bit of an influence on him or something.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I don't want to
but
inspire
he was an unused character design for the original pre-production stage of the 2011 series, and then got recycled and finally given a purpose in the A2Z trilogy of movies. So there you go.
I don't want to inspire people from when I was a bad raccoon. Oh, that hurts to think about.
You're gonna love this. You'll have an answer for this. Kasai Okami asked, if you were ever to make any fun filler episodes of Tome characters going into silly shenanigans, who would you have in said episodes together, and what would they be doing? Now, Rocky, there was an episode we never did that was meant to be in Season 2 that I know you really, really liked a lot, involving a certain slithery snake man and a bunch of other characters. You want to tell the others about that?
Oh my, yes. Well, I don't actually remember it. I don't remember too particularly well all the details, but
I think it's best if you sum this up because I don't want to get it wrong.
Okay, fair enough. We were thinking about doing like a Meanwhile Elsewhere story while our heroes were in the middle of fighting the Net Kings, where 6 other characters that happened to be 6 specific colors were having a mystery-solving whodunit type of situation with Serpentine, who of course sounds like Tim Curry, basically a parody of the Clue movie. We never ended up doing it because we only had 6 episodes for Season 2. That was all the budget that we had to do it. But that was a fun little idea for an episode that we would have liked to do at some point. So,
Would have been nice, though.
Would have been nice. Would have been nice. I know. Among Us? No, I am Stickman. This was in a time before Among Us, believe it or not.
It's hard to imagine a time before that existed.
Ooh. Parkour Prankster said, if Tome was given the option to be adapted into a Digivice/NetNavi-like handheld, how would you incorporate it? My God. I feel like if the Tome world that the Net Kings were kind of envisioning to do would have gone on for longer than it did, like past where, as some of you guys may or may not know, it is revealed in the expanded ending of A2Z that eventually the Tome game was going to be shut down. I think that if it had gone longer, as the Net Kings intended, they would have introduced some kind of like kids toy device, kind of like a PET from Mega Man Battle Network, to be some kind of like special tie-in device, which would have been cool. I'm sure you would have done some fun jailbreaky stuff with that at some point, Rock, if I could imagine. So
Oh, you can bank on that. I've got experience breaking out of into and out of very, very secure places.
Oh, yes, I know. Oh, the cheat donated $5. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, Curb, congrats on the 14-year at TOME anniversary. Any news on your balancing act project? Been hoping to see you expand that world since forever. Thank you very much for asking. Yes, I am storyboarding. That is the next major animation project that I'm doing after TOME. I'm hoping that I'm going to have a lot more news about that next year, but I am currently storyboarding the early portions of it and doing character designs as well. So keep an eye out for sure. Oh, Ben Bob asked, is there any chance the TOME soundtrack could ever come to Spotify? Ben Bob, I would have to talk to Kadget, our main composer, about the possibility of that. But I have just put out my first original song on Spotify, which is Escape the Forest. I'll have a conversation with him about that and see if we can work something out, because maybe that might be a future possibility for next year, so... hey, guys, I've got a question for y'all, because we're in the last 5 minutes or so as we're going to wrap up. So, we have the opportunity to do some future merchandise with GimmeSwag. I would love to know from y'all, what other merchandise would you guys like to see other than plushies? You know, like phone charms, like acrylic charms, you know, sticker sheets, pins, buttons, like that kind of stuff. Like, tell us what you would like to see. And if not in the chat, in fact, actually, this would be more helpful because I can better keep track of it. In the comments of the video itself, because this will be archived after we're done streaming in just a few minutes, let us know. Let us know what characters as well. I'm seeing people saying Alpha, Nylocke, Zeto, the Shadow Beast, you know, all sorts of ones. Let us know. In the comments of the stream's archive, let us know what you want to see merch of, what characters you want to see of. Let us know, please, because that would be a huge help for knowing exactly what we'll be able to do, so. Posters, keychains, shirts, incense bases, a pillow. Ooh, a pillow. Okay.
Soft drinks.
Soft
Chocolate
drinks.
milk.
Maybe not. I feel like that hasn't gone well for bigger brands than us, so.
You might be right. Maybe we should try to like dip into like the lunch snacks business.
Oh,
I think we
good
could do
lord.
better with
a
that.
curb phone charm. Oh, an RPG battle grid design stuff. Need a TOME a TOME pride flag. That would be cool.
Oh, me like.
Sucker for you.
As well as mugs with my beautiful mug on it.
Oh yes, mugs. Absolutely, that might be a good one for sure. Physical releases of the OST. I might have to talk about. I don't know if GimmeSwag does that, but that would be cool to do at some point. Acrylic stands. Zeto soft drink is just a Mountain Dew voltage. The Baja Blast. Actually, Baja Blast is kind of like Kirbopher toothpastey color, so there is that. A statue of the Shadow Beast statue for the idol from episode 4. That would be kind of cool. A mouse pad. Yeah, perhaps Nylocke's full, beautiful, glistening muscles, like his chest plate from his armor as a mouse pad. Oh my gosh. Shaletic Studios, thank you for the $5 super chat. I am the king! Curb shirt and Hot Pockets Alpha shirt. The Curb I'm So Pro moment on a shirt or 3D moving print. Probably not the Alpha one, because that's a brand that I do not have any ownership of, obviously, but maybe a reprint of the Curb I am the king shirt. That could be fun for sure. That could work for a lot of things. Me screaming on top of Bitrum's throne for sure. That could be cute. Okay. My goodness. All right, folks. Well, my gosh, we're almost at the end of our hour-long stream here. So, Rock, before we say goodbye to everybody, maybe we'll take a couple more questions before we round things off. But the kind of part 2 of this stream is actually going to be your stream. So
it sure does.
Yeah, why don't you tell the folks out there? I'm gonna give a link to this in the chat real quick for people to go follow you on there. But tell a little bit about what you're gonna be doing after we end for today.
Unless something goes horribly wrong, I'm going to be playing the Terrain of Magical Expertise RPG. And naturally, I'm going to win all the time because I'm great. Why would I lose? And why would anything bad ever happen to Archie? I'll never let that happen.
No. Of course not. And you do have the ability to actually lose against yourself, so that is an option that you in fact have. My gosh. Okay, cool. Yeah. Which is going to be because of course you share your Twitch channel with your beloved voice actor as well. So shout outs to Devin Mack as well.
Honestly, he sounds nothing like me. I think that Zeno Robinson sounds exactly like me, and that Davis Mavis guy, diving mackerel, Dorcas Malorcas. Sounds nothing like me.
I don't know.
All of those are the correct pronunciation of his name, by the way.
You know what? Fair enough. Although I also personally think that Aaron Dismuke does a better me than me. Don't take that out of context. I didn't mean to make that sound weird. I promise. But
I'll take it out of context. Don't you worry.
I don't think you, not knowing you. But are you? Do you think you'll probably just go through the beginning of the game a little bit and then kind of just go as far as you want, presumably? So.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Absolutely. Cool. Well, all right, folks. Well, we're at the full hour. I don't know, Rock. Do you want to take like one or two more questions before we end the stream? What do you think?
Sure. Why not? Do you have my stream linky in the chat?
Yes, I have put in the pinned comment in the chat and also in the video description. Twitch.tv/Devin and Rockoon. That is the full word end, and that is DEVEN. A lot of people misspell his name all the time. It feels so bad for that poor man.
Well, the funny thing is, I just think it's weird that he misspelled it himself in the URL. That's, again, he's the only person who ever spells it wrong. But also, I am on the YouTubes.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Oh, yes,
Yeah.
of course. Yes, it is also, you stream on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time, so if people want to go to your channel as well, they can see it in both places, absolutely.
Sometimes, not always. I'm usually more on the Twitcheroo, but sometimes I'm on both. But yes, every Rockoon Tunes Day at the same rack time, same rack channel, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific to be specific, but it's always Rock O'Clock.
Yes, absolutely. Rock Coco asked how long have the two of us been friends for? The answer is too long.
Friends? Again, friends might be a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah,
but, you know,
I mean,
we've gone this long without destroying, well, not each other, without me destroying you. So
no. I have sliced you in pieces a couple times, but I mean, what's a few slices
I got
between
better.
friends? Honestly,
I got better. I walked it off
Yeah.
once I found my legs.
Yeah, of course. A couple people asked some cute questions about the end of the series. AquaQ, has anyone in Tome ever noticed Kirbopher's little memorial in Sanctuary? Probably, but maybe most people haven't necessarily like understood what it meant. It's really more so just an egotistical thing that Zeto asked to have placed there. I did. I asked Webmaster and the others to do that for me. And Bubbles46853 asked, how did the heroes get to play again at the extended ending? A private server or something? The game was still open for a little while, so they were playing like normal before the game was eventually shut down. But it was fun that they just got to go around and have some regular battles like normal, and it's a good time for them that they got to experience that together and everything. So absolutely.
Oh, hi, Fuyu. Fuyu, you will be amused to know somebody asked in the chat earlier to Marshmallow Man. They said, hey, didn't you used to be green? Why are you blue?
Oh, Lord. Is this some inside joke that I'm going to maybe understand when you start streaming a little bit?
It's something that the worst human in the world, Walter White, once said.
Oh, right. Of course. I'm a fake Breaking Bad fan, I guess. Oh, my goodness. All right, we'll take...
You're fake a lot of things. Faker!
No! Faker! I think you're the fake Rockoon around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Ha! Margarita, thank you for the $5 super chat. Happy Tome anniversary to all of you out there. Thank you all so much. Oh, my goodness. Why is he blue? My God. All right, well... I think that this is now a better time than any for us to head off. So, everybody... okay, last thing I'll mention, just one more plug, everybody. I'll post this in the chat. Pre-order a Rockoon plushie. Once again, in chat right here and also in the video description, please go to the GIMMESWAG website and pre-order a Rockoon plushie. We'll have 10 days to get 100 Rockoon plushie pre-orders for us to be able to produce them. And again, in the in the comments below after the stream is over, tell us other merch that you want to have come out, what characters, what kind of things that you would personally like to have, and hopefully in the future we'll be able to do that with GIMMESWAG. So thank you to our friends at GimmeSwag for giving us this opportunity. Thank you all so much to those of you who have already placed pre-orders. And I hope that all of you out there will shift over to Devin and Rockoon's Twitch channel in just a little while and go enjoy them playing the Terrain of Magical Expertise video game.
Oh boy, that's gonna be starting pretty soon.
Yes,
That's
it is.
gonna be starting exactly 5 minutes ago. So I guess you could say I gotta go fast.
I think you should absolutely do that. Well, everybody, thank you all so much, and we will see you on the battle grid. Happy 14th anniversary, everybody. Y'all are fantastic, and go enjoy Rock playing the game for a little bit. Celebrate Tome in whatever way you want. If you want to do any fan art, tag us, please. And hopefully we'll see you on the 15th anniversary at some point. Y'all are fantastic. Much love to y'all. Thank you for continuing to enjoy our humble little web series. You guys are fantastic. Everybody out there, we love you so much. And I'll play a little bit of music as we end stream. So catch you all on the flip side. Take care. Rock, thanks for joining me. This was great. And fare thee well, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's my line. That's my line.
Yeah, and I'll gladly take it.